In this video, I'm continuing my playthrough of 1911, 1912 Italian Ottoman War. And so we're on turn two. It's probably December 1911. This is not delineated on the turn track very well, so I'm just saying that. And going through the administrative phase, the Italians don't get much support this time. But with what they do have for activation points, they construct entrenchments in Tripoli and Homs. And this is going to allow them later on to convert to bases, which will improve their command control and logistics. The Italian colonial force is reserved this turn as a reinforcement, and it ends up landing at Benghazi, or just a little bit west of it, which pretty much uses up all of the Italian activations this turn. However, there will be an attack against Benghazi as part of this amphibious move, and it is a port town, and it's defended by an Ottoman engineer unit and coastal defenses. So the Ottoman force actually wins the advantage, but they roll very poorly and inflict 0 damage. So the Italians wipe out the resistance, and General Garioni captures Benghazi, and that pretty much ends the activity. Then we go to the Ottoman part of turn two, and the Ottoman player builds a base at Misurata and at Sirta, and the 1st Infantry is deployed in Sirta, I should say in Misurata, and the 2nd Reserve Infantry is raised at Sirta, and then a camel unit moves from Hun to Merida. And then I activated the camel unit again and moved it farther into an oasis in Jalo. And then another one moved to Zerebo, and the Ottoman player is not making any aggressive moves. I'm just trying to focus on gaining control of the oases in the desert areas. And you can see in the photo the camel corps, as well as both camel corps securing the oasis locations. That ends turn two, and we'll look forward to what happens on turn three. Continuing with turn three, it's possibly still December of 1911. It might be January 1912. But the Italians gain a supply unit with one of their forces as the event. And then activation points are expended. And I have brought in an additional naval support force. And the Italians decide to make a risky move to attack Kemal's forces at Misurata, and that's the port with the base. But as the Italians, I am able to win the advantage and fire first. I also have naval support. You can see that in the picture, and I get shifts for the naval unit and supply, and the Ottomans have shifts for the town and the base. But it doesn't matter because I roll a 6 and it results in elimination. So the entire Ottoman force here and the leader are wiped out and the base is destroyed. And that really worked out to be a decisive victory for the Italians. Then the Italian player spends some more activation points and converts the entrenchment at Tripoli and the one at Homs into bases, which will allow for greater logistics. And then they construct entrenchments at Benghazi and this newly captured port of Misurata. And then I have the another activation point I use to redeploy the force from Misurata back to strengthen Homs and Tripoli. And you can see in the picture here, this is what it looks like in this area at the end of the turn. Then we go to the Ottoman portion of the turn. The Ottoman play a roles in an event that allows a free placement of a supply depot. And then I decided I've got to kind of rebuild again. So I recruited 3 composite units and deployed them to various oases in the area. And I have to say that some of the units that I lost in that last battle where Kemal was killed, some of those are not rebuildable units, so that's a shame that I let that happen. But anyway, it was definitely an Italian success. I decided to send a camel corps all the way over to Siwa, and then I have a composite march to Djeriyabur, and then the leader Anver Pasha marches his force from Sirte to Zila, and then I have the 124th Infantry march to the town of Hun. And I have no counterattacks. Everybody is supplied, and you can see what this looks like in this overview shot that I have at the end of turn 3. That will bring turn 3 to a close, so thank you for watching, and if you're interested in more of how this game plays out, please stay tuned. Have a great day.